I'm making this video to record everything I'm eating in a day. Uh, Today, um, adding up to 850 calories maximum. So I put everything that I'm going to be consuming to get today together. So I have started introducing fish in my diet from this week, from yesterday actually. So I've got this 137 grams of salmon here, which is about 280 calories. And for protein, another one is four egg whites, or 120 grams of egg white. I just bought pure egg white from the supermarket, so that's very easy. I measure, this is really useful to make sure you're having the right calories. So I measured 120 grams of egg white, and then my third protein is going to come from this protein shake, which is a zero carbs keto friendly protein shake, which has 25 grams of protein. So my 75 grams of protein will be fulfilled between these three. And then I have all these vegetables. I have this bunch of asparagus, which is about 150 grams or so. So the calories is very low on this. It's about 30 to 40 calories. And then I'm going to make a stir fry with this. So I'm going to use 100 grams of fish with asparagus or broccoli. I'll just see how I feel. I'll record how I'm making each of this later in the day. So then I might make a stir fry with little bit of the fish, because I like that flavor when to eat just the vegetable as a meal. And then I also plan to take this avocado, half an avocado. I've been measuring every day for this size. When I take the avocado flesh out, it's about 100 grams. So that is about 120 grams of calories. So I'll make a salad. Here I have 2 cubes of spinach, frozen spinach, which I will make an omelette along with the egg white. So how I'm going to eat it is up to my creativity when I'm going to actually make the meal. So when I consume all of this, I calculated along with using about a tablespoon of oil to make any of these. The fish really doesn't need much oil because salmon has its own oil. And yeah, when I add 1 tablespoon of oil, it comes to about 800 calories. So that's what I'm going to be eating today. So this is my garden I have established since I moved into this house just short of 2 months. I have this curry leaf which I brought it as a small, like this size, from Melbourne. And then since I moved to Queensland, it's really loving the weather and taking off. So I love curry leaves. I love the flavor. It's full of goodness, and it's something I've grown up with this flavor. We use it to temper all our foods. In South India, it gives a beautiful flavor, like it enhances the flavor of whatever you're doing when you temper this with little oil and mustard seeds. But in my household where I grew up, my grandmother tended to use these leaves a lot more, like in the curries. She would grind it with the coconut and add. So I love this flavor. It's one of those childhood flavors that I love, and I'm very happy to have this today. So I'm going to pluck. I already took a couple in the morning. So I'm going to take this to make my stir fry for cabbage. And yeah, that's all I need for one person. So that's all I need. I got these Thai basil from my local farmers market, and I got this gifted from a friend. It's a variety of plantain, and then this I bought from the from Bunnings. So that's doing well. And this I got gifted from a neighbor who was pruning his moringa tree, and it's coming up. So now let's go inside and start cooking. So now I have taken the stem out of the cabbage. This is about 350 grams of cabbage, and I'm going to shred the cabbage and make little juliennes of some ginger and a couple of garlic. No need to calculate calories for this. It really goes with cabbage, the flavor. And this little piece of fish, I'm going to use it to flavor stir fry along with the cabbage. So that will be one meal. This is about 30 grams and this is about 105 grams of salmon I have here, which will be another meal along with broccoli. Now the third meal I'll be making is the egg white here. I put the 2 cubes of spinach inside to make the omelette, and this will go on the side with the egg white. So those like 3 meals I have, and then this will be a salad, and then I'll have a protein shake. So let's get started with cabbage first. I'm going to shred them and then I'll get back to you. So now my prep work is done for cabbage. I've shredded it. I have made juliennes of ginger, sliced couple of garlic, and I made this 30 grams of salmon into 4 pieces. This is purely because this is the kind of flavor I like. You can always, you don't have to add this, you can just make the stir fry, but for me it makes it more appetizing with the fish flavor and that, because I like the flavor. And then I have about I think 320 grams of broccoli that I just showed. I have cut them into florets. This is 2 garlic, and I have the 100 grams of salmon. I'm going to cook these 2 dishes and prep it for the day. So let's get start cooking now. On the stove I have my wok here and the pan for making the salmon. So let me light it up and then show you. Now my wok is hot and the pan is hot. So what I'm going to do first is take about 1.5, this is about 1.5 teaspoons of coconut oil. That's for the cabbage. I'm going to add some mustard seeds and some cumin seeds. And then I'm going to add the curry leaves, ginger and garlic. And then even before that brown, add the fish skin with the skin at the bottom. Always with salmon, cook the skin at the bottom first. Skin has oil in it and it leaves out oil that adds flavor. So I'm going to reduce my stove here for the wok, and then my pan here is hot as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about this is mustard oil. I'm going to add mustard oil, about 1 teaspoon mustard oil, and to that I'm going to add my salmon, again skin down. So before adding skin down for the grilled salmon, I'm going to put some salt on the skin and then skin down. Okay, so that's there on the side cooking, and here the salmon skin is cooking as well. And from here, so I'm cooking both together at the same time, I'm adding these garlic into the pan. It will get brown as well. So we want all the flavor of the garlic, and I'm going to add this on the side. So all the flavor of the chicken is coming out as the chicken is cooking. Not chicken, sorry, salmon is cooking. That's all going to get into broccoli, because vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower don't have much flavor of them, so it's what you cook it with. So sprinkle some salt, and then let's have a look at what's happening here. So can you see, I'll show you the skin now. Slightly brown. And then I'm going to break it because I want to use it like. So I'm going to keep this closed now. After some time I'll add a little bit of water to make it steaming. Now as I broach this salmon, as you see, all the oil in it is coming out. I'm going to be stir frying my cabbage in all this oil that's coming out. There's already the flavor of coconut oil, so this will be really yummy, my kind of flavor. I'm going to add some salt and some beautiful turmeric powder. For the cabbage to be yellow when it's stir fried, and I will add some pepper for spice. I'm not taking chili powder now. It's not part of my diet, so I'll not be adding that. I'm allowed to add something called like any spice other than chili powder or green chilies. So I'm adding a little bit of asafoetida. This is another flavor I grew up with, so I'm adding that as well. Now my fish is nicely let out all the oil out and it's cooked as well. Now I'm going to put in my entire cabbage. Now I want a quick stir fry, so I'm going to increase the stove. Increase the pan here as well. Quick stir fry. I love the smell. And I love cabbage. When done well, cabbage is a beautiful vegetable. Most people, I was surprised they don't like it. It's only because they don't know how to cook it. In a way that it's yummy. A couple of minutes, it will become softer, but I will stop it when it's too crispy. I don't want it too soft. So it's almost like a warm salad most of the time, what I'm doing. If you want to check out my warm beans and olive salad, that's another thing that I eat often. So that's a recipe with calorie counted quantities as well. So you can check that out if you're interested. So this is almost done. I'm going to quickly check what's happening here. So a little, look at the skin here. The skin is coming off, so it's kind of done. Now what I'm going to add is, add some salt on top now. I only added in the skin. And I'm going to add some, I can feel the burnt, like slightly burnt garlic smell. I've added like 3/4 tablespoons of water. So this is going to steam the whole thing, and here the cabbage is done. I'm taking it off. Done. So that's 1 meal. That's quite sumptuous actually. I don't know if I'll be able to get through, but I will finish it by the end of the day. So that's 1 meal. And this should be done in another 2-3 minutes, I reckon. So I'm putting my spice box away. I'll come back and make the egg white omelette when I'm ready to eat it. And also the salad will be done just when I'm ready to eat it. I'll have the protein shake, which also I'll just mix with water when I'm ready to eat. So if you see the broccoli is cooked, now I switched it off. It just took 2 to 3 minutes. The fish is thoroughly cooked as well. The broccoli is nice and green, but it's cooked through. It's easy to break it. So when I eat it, I might add some lemon juice and some pepper if I feel like. So this is ready. and the cabbage is ready. In all, it took probably 20 minutes to get everything assembled, prep the dishes, and clean this place. So it didn't take much time at all. My friends used to say they love watching me to cook. I make it look so easy. I've been a chef, and I've been a trained, more than a chef, I've been a trainer in commercial cookery, teaching people how to cook. So it's one of the things I enjoy doing. Um, but it's actually quite easy if you know what you're doing. So that's what I wanted to say. If you like this content and this kind of content, I speak everything to do with well-being of the mind, body, and soul. So I am in this vlog. In this vlog, I'm sharing with you what I'm eating during my fat loss phase. So do subscribe if you're new here, and press the bell icon to make sure you get notified every time I post. Thank you.